Traditionally, Jews were, and many still are, buried in tafrihin, which are burial shrouds. Some who wore a talit or prayer shawl during their life might be buried with a prayer shawl, and then you would cut one of the corners of the knots or the fringes because the person could no longer engage in the commandments, the mitzvot, the sacred obligations. At the same time, there are many families that choose to bury their loved ones in outfits that they choose, or perhaps that the deceased talked to the family beforehand. I would like to be buried in a suit or what have you.
It's one of those places also that's kind of between the family and their sense of Jewish identity and their sense of Jewish tradition that I don't see the person in the casket. The person is in the casket, and most often caskets are closed, and that's part of Jewish burial. And so that's something for those families to think through of what are those pieces of Jewish value. There is a Jewish value of being buried in a plain pine box in a white shroud. There is a different American value of being able to connect to a different moment in life, whether it's a sports jersey or a tuxedo. There's something powerful about wearing it, about the talit, about acknowledging those memories of prayer and ritual. Those are some of those decisions that a family will do, and part of the story they tell about their loved one that is really important. And I know that certainly for me, I will engage with a family on what story they are telling and why they are telling it, but ultimately that's for them as they are laying their loved one to rest. For me, a lot of this is, are they feeling kavod? Are they feeling the honor and respect? Are they, and the Hebrew word kavod has to do with weight. Are they feeling the gravity of the loss and the gravity, the mass of that person, how they shape them to how they move through the world? And that is how they are shaping that and creating that, but that becomes key.